Well, the second half of this video is part 2 of starting over. Something I've learned in the last few days from some self-help books I've read and some other stuff. You know, starting over is one of those things that's a mindset. You know what I mean? Sometimes starting over doesn't necessarily mean moving per se. I mean, some may think that it's actually moving to a new address, and that's probably true. You know what I mean? But and some would say that it's a waste of my time to spend all this time in front of a camera, because it's a waste of time. And well, for some reason I don't think it is a waste of time. I really don't. I enjoy doing it, and I'm going to keep doing it, and I think it will improve my life in the long run. By doing these videos, I've learned a lot about I'm just using this as an example, that I've learned a lot about myself that is possible. I've developed a thick skin. I've learned that I can accept criticism, because not all the criticism is bad. Actually, it's the criticism that helps you get better, honestly. And by doing these videos and a lot of help from a lot of amazing people on here, that I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot, and spending a lot of time with my friends and subscribers is a good thing. You know what I mean? Because I have learned how to do things on my own. I don't depend on him to do anything anymore. I really don't. I buy my own food. I go with my neighbor when she goes to get food, because she's going over there anyway, so I just take a ride. And I think overall, I think an RV would be a good place to live. I really do, because that's what I want. And eventually, most people don't see this, but I have a vision for this channel, and I'm going to keep moving with it. I'm not going to quit doing it just because somebody thinks it's a waste of time, because it isn't. It isn't a waste of time. I enjoy doing it, and I love it. I really do. I love it. I like connecting with my friends on here, and I really enjoy it. On Tuesdays and Thursdays and Saturdays, I get to spend quality time with them, and not everybody shows up to the lives, but a majority of them do. And that is, and connecting with other people is pretty important. I think it is. It's very important. I mean, you can't be completely shut off from the entire world. You know what I mean? So I think it's pretty important to connect with others. Anyway, this is supposed to be part 2 about starting over. Yes, and as I said, starting over isn't necessarily mean completely moving, which will happen over time, because I don't have the money to move right at the moment. I've said this time and time and time again. So I'm learning how to do things on my own right here, and that is possible. I do things pretty much on my own. I go to church by myself, and I really don't want to move out of the neighborhood, because I know where everything is here. Yes, the rent is going up. It is in January of 2026, but right now it's not. The water bill went up a little bit, and the electricity went up a little bit, but that's to be expected. Um, and all in all, and that video wasn't just for me, it's for anybody who was interested in starting over. And anybody else out there in the world who's trying to start over, it's for them too. It's not just for me, it's helping other people. I know a lot of you may completely disagree, and that's okay, because I enjoy the different opinions. But I'm not actually starting over. I'm actually starting over with experience. Yes, like a lot of us do. And the other thing is, a lot of people have a hard time detaching from their former lives. You know, and that thought of starting over alone is pretty frightening. You know what I mean? But I think personally, and I really mean this, that I think living alone might not be such a bad thing. You know what I mean? I was thought about it the other day, and I was, nobody's laying next to me snoring, and I see nobody is, you know what I mean, nobody argues with me about the remote. I can watch when I want, how I want, and whatever I want on my own TV, because it's mine. Yeah, so it may not be such a bad thing living alone after all. It's not as difficult as you might think. There's only one person to cook for, only one person to buy groceries for. And that's all I'm saying. That is not such a bad thing. But for now, I am going to continue with my vlogs, and I'm going to continue with my weekly lives, because I enjoy doing them. And I'm going to live my life to the absolute fullest, no matter what direction it takes me. And if anybody needed to know what patience is patience is knowing that I know good things are going to happen. I know it is. I don't have any doubts about that. You may disagree, but I do not. But anyway, and that's, as I said before, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Live my life to the absolute fullest, without any doubts, that I know what I'm doing. Everybody chooses to live their life in their own way, and that's all I'm saying. This is a part 2 from the video from Tuesday, which I thought was pretty important. Was it Tuesday or Wednesday? Well, one of those days. Anyway, that's all I'm saying. I'm gonna let you go now, because I got a first part of this where I swept the kitchen floor. I don't know how good that's gonna be. I'm not gonna do much editing on it, but I did sweep the kitchen floor, so the floor in the kitchen is clean. I'm gonna go and see you all tomorrow morning. I am gonna do a video in the morning. I haven't been doing many shorts lately, but that's okay. I will get back to it soon. Like I said yesterday, I wasn't feeling all that well, but I'm feeling fine now. So, you are the best of friends on YouTube, and you are the best subscribers anywhere, and I'm so happy that I met some of you, and I'm glad we get to spend time together during the lives. And thank you very much. You guys are the best, and you always will be. And with that said, I'm gonna head out now and say good night, everybody. Have a good evening. Sleep well. Tomorrow's Saturday. Aren't you excited? Okay. Good night, everybody. Sweep the floor today. Hey, a promise is a promise, huh? I know I said a million times, forgive the darkness, but there's a cat in there, Dory. So, you get a double today. Okay. Let's sweep this up. I don't know how all this crap winds up on the floor, but for some reason it really does. Anyway.